Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest. Yesterday, I released a video assessing Bell Potter stock picks for 2022. And just after I released that video, I went to have a look at the comments, which is weird because I don't usually look at the comments after I release a video until maybe 2 or 3 days later. However, the only comment that was posted at that point in time was a suggestion from a subscriber of this channel, Simon T, and it was a really intriguing question. Hence today's video being motivated or inspired by a viewer of this channel. So in today's video, I'm asking or requesting you, what are your stock picks for 2023? And here is that comment, that inspiring comment from Simon T. And I'm pretty sure he won't mind me including this comment in the video because it's in the comment section of that previous video for everyone to see anyway. Thanks, very interesting video. Thanks for the comment. Will you conduct a survey asking your subscribers to nominate their top picks for 2023? Question mark. Yes, I am doing that. It has inspired me. I didn't really think about doing a video on this, even though I had planned on doing a video about my top 20 stock picks for 2023, and I was planning on releasing that on New Year's Day. And Simon T also said, I think gold will do really well in 2023. I can't argue against that. I am bullish on gold. I'm also bullish on copper. Now, I do plan ahead. In fact, I plan 7 days ahead. And this was my schedule before this inspirational comment from Simon T. I had planned on releasing a video on SG Fleet today, the 29th of January. It is the 29th today, yes, 29th of December, but I have delayed that by 1 day. So I'm going to release that tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to show you my plan for the next, not only 7 days, I think it's like 8 or 9 days later in the video. But I had planned on releasing my top 20 stock picks for 2023 on New Year's Day. So have or wait to the end of the video just to see what I am planning for the next 7 to 9 days. Here is what I want you to do. And you don't have to be a subscriber to do this, but it would be good if you do subscribe to my channel. I think that's the very first time I've actually requested people to subscribe to my channel. So subscribe, hit that thing to subscribe. Anyway, here's what I want to do. You don't have to give me your top 20 stock picks, but at least up to 20. Don't give me 50. Don't give me 100. You can give me 10. You can give me 5. You can give me just one if you're really bullish on only one company in 2023. I was going to limit to just ASX companies, but I decided to expand it to any exchange on the planet. More than likely, you probably limit your companies to ASX companies, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, maybe some European exchanges. So I'm thinking about Lindt Chocolate, Volkswagen, that sort of thing. So up to 20 companies, worldwide companies. Hong Kong, maybe you love Alibaba, but also, although that is listed on the New York Stock Exchange, isn't it? Or maybe Tencent or something like that. So up to 20 companies in the world that you are bullish for 2023. And also in today's video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek on 5 of my potential picks. I haven't locked in these 5 picks just yet, but you can get an understanding of what I am looking at in terms of 2023 picks. These aren't companies I'm necessarily bullish for the long term, and I'm also using or relying on technicals. So let's have a look at 5 of my potential picks. The first company I am thinking about including in my picks is Platinum Asset Management. It's not a company I probably would not own for the long term, and we have seen the share price of this company hit quite hard over the past few years, but it does look like, just based off the chart, share price is trying to consolidate. It has been moving sideways over the past 6 months. So I need to see signs the share price is wanting to move up, and until then, I'll probably stay clear of this company. So what I'm relying on, if I do eventually pick Platinum Asset Management, is I would rely on the charts, the technicals here, and I am thinking ahead, thinking maybe the share price of this company will break out. Now, I think it's very important to know that Platinum Asset Management historically have been value investors, and value investing is becoming the in thing. So people are moving away from technology growth stocks and moving towards value stocks. I'm not sure if that will continue into 2023, but that is a reason why this company could benefit and why the share price of this company could start moving up. Another company I'm following quite closely is Integrated Research. Another company whose valuation and share price has been severely hit over the past, say, 12 to 18 months. Historically low levels right now. But we did see the share price rally about a month and a half ago, and the share price has gone sideways from there. So that is actually a good sign that potentially the low in Integrated Research share price has been reached, and that was a few months ago. So just based off the technicals, just based off the chart, is the reasons why I might include Integrated Research in my top 20 picks for 2023. And we can see a similar theme as we talk about BabyBunting, another company whose share price has fallen a fair bit, but there is a really strong support level at just below where BabyBunting share price is right now, and it's stayed above that level for about 3 months, which means that level or that support level is fairly strong. And I do think that the market is being a little bit too pessimistic about this company potentially. But just because the share price has been going sideways doesn't mean the share price will break out. The share price is still in a downtrend. So if I do pick BabyBunting, it will be all around a potential breakout in the share price in a few months from here. And I'm not sure that's going to happen because I can see still further downside for this company, particularly if it breaks below that support level. So based off the first three companies or potential companies I am going to pick, you can see a common theme here. Share price of all these companies has fallen a fair bit over the past 12 months. And there has been research done on this, that the best performing companies one year might have been the worst performing companies the previous year, or vice versa. The best performing companies one year might be the worst performing companies the next year. Doesn't always work like that, because sometimes the best performing companies are the best performing companies for a reason, and they continue being a better performance in subsequent years. And on the flip side, sometimes a bad performing company is a bad performing company for a reason. The company is in a downturn. It is going backwards in terms of the financials, profits are falling, that sort of thing. So you do have to be aware of those sort of companies. So my technique is looking for those potential turnaround stories and focusing on the technicals. And when it comes to technicals, it does look like Avita Medical has the potential to break out soon. We are starting to see sentiment in this company shift around, and there is a resistance level at about $2.30. And Avita Medical is just below that breakout level. And the share price is trying to move into an uptrend. We have seen one lower or one higher low, and we need to see that higher high before I become interested in this company. So if I do pick Avita Medical, I am just assuming, hoping is maybe the better word, that this breakout above that resistance level at $2.30 will occur in the near future. So that is a potential reason why I might pick Avita Medical, is just based off the potential technicals, the potential breakout in the future of this company's share price. And technicals is another reason why I might be thinking about including Netflix in my top 20 stock picks for 2023. I don't necessarily like the business model of Netflix for various reasons. For instance, one of the reasons I don't like this company is their focus on quantity, not quality. They spend a lot of money on producing a lot of content, and it's a lot of content they produce, and a lot of that content is low quality, stuff I wouldn't watch even if you paid me. On occasion, they do produce some high quality stuff, but I wish they would focus on producing really high quality content. And if they did that, I think they would become more profitable. They're also notoriously cash flow negative because of the amount of content they do produce. Now, the reason I would pick Netflix for the next year is just a shift in sentiment we have seen in this company over the past few months. We'll say 3 or 4 months. A lot of negative sentiment in this company the first half of this year. We saw the share price absolutely collapse, but that sentiment has turned positive, and that has led to the share price moving into an uptrend. The market is a little bit more optimistic about the future of this company right now. And remember, one of the reasons why the market was negative about this company was a drop in subscribers. And they were forecasting, the company itself was forecasting another drop in subscribers for the latest quarter, but they had a rise in subscribers, and that's why the market has become a little bit bullish about this company. So just based off the technicals, and this is one of the best looking charts among the tech companies on the NASDAQ, I think, yeah, the NASDAQ, right now, that reason alone is why I might include Netflix in my top 20 stock picks for 2023. So this is my updated schedule for the next week. In fact, this is more than a week. So instead of releasing SGF on today, on the 29th, I'm going to release that tomorrow. I've already recorded the video. I've just got to put it on YouTube, that sort of thing. And then on New Year's Eve, I plan to release my crappy 2022 predictions. How did I do? Just for the very fact that I've included the word crappy there should give you indication that I did not do very well. And I expected not to do very well because it is hard to forecast the future, particularly when you're talking about interest rates, inflation, gold prices, that sort of thing. Also, forecast or predicted who's going to win some of the international tournaments like the World Cup Soccer, the ICC T20, NRL Grand Final, AFL Grand Final. I did not do very well on any of those predictions. I'm also going to release on New Year's Day my 2023 predictions. And again, I don't expect to do very well in those predictions, but it's always fun to predict the future, particularly if you are going to be wrong and you know you're going to be wrong on most of those predictions. And then the next day, I'm going to release my top 20 stock picks for 2023. The next day, I'll release your top 20 stock picks for 2023. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with your top stock picks. Maybe I'll do a consensus top 20, and then I'll show you some of your individual stock picks as well. And then I think maybe in 1 year's time, I'll go through all your top 20 stock picks and then see who did the best. And maybe whoever did the best will get a prize. And maybe that prize will be just self-satisfaction. And then on the 4th, I plan to do Bell Potter's stock picks for 2023. I had planned to do or release that video tomorrow, but I have delayed that to the 4th of January. And then I'll do some individual companies. I've already prepared a video on GTI, which is Graffiti, a small cap company, but they were operating cash flow positive in the previous quarter. And I've also prepared a video on Premium Investors. I plan to release that video on the 7th of January. You'll notice I have no video planned on the 6th. I am working on the 5th and 6th. Those are the next days I work. And typically when I do work consecutive 12-hour shifts, I don't plan to release a video on the 2nd of those days. So this is my plan for the next 9 days. So what are you waiting for? Go into the comment section. Give me your top stock picks for 2023, up to 20. And it can be ASX companies, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, FTSE, Hang Seng. Give me your top 20 companies you would want to invest in for just 1 year. And that year is 2023. So last thing I should mention is I am not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.